Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. We're on time. We have
Did it.
audio. We have video. We're nearing the 1 year anniversary, and I think we're getting this down at this point.
We're kind of professionals.
We're getting close. Like we're making people believe that we know what's going on. Welcome in everybody. It's Wednesday night, and that's just amazing that it's Wednesday night and we're here. Episode 37, Prep Talk Live. I'm Casey with Cascadia Dispatch. Welcoming me as always, or not welcoming, with me as always. I mean, he welcomed me too. It was
Welcome to the live stream that you control. You have full power on.
Maniacal laugh.
So from the Muppets movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was. I think it's the new Muppet movie or something where it's like maniacal laugh.
Yeah,
maniacal laugh.
that one's funny. That's the Muppets one where they get the band back together. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Hey, it's totally fine. It's good. It's one of those things that it's a thing that we do now. And I think it's another thing we're going to add to the soundboard when I actually find time to get to the soundboard. But anyway, I digress. With me as always is the Urban Prepper TUP. What is up? How are things going? How was your day? How was your week? We were not together last week. Yeah, I hope you had many fun adventures.
Yeah, I flew down to California last week. It was the first time I've been on a business trip since before COVID. So it was it was fun. Got to stay at a hotel. Finally had a full king size bed to myself, and but I'm so used to like cuddling with like kids and stuff. So I just sleep in the small little sliver of the king size bed and don't move because that's how I sleep, I guess now. But yeah, it was fun. There's definitely better weather down there, and the food's always good. So
did you bring your hazmat suit just out of like habit, just in case? Just have it all.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I brought a very small. It was a small go bag of supplies, but no hazmat suit, not for that. But I had a couple little goodies with me, and it was fun. I got to meet up with Chris from City Prepping while I was there. We had we got some drinks and we had some fun. So we probably hung out for, geez, I don't know how many hours, probably 4 hours or so. It was a good time. So.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. Look, I'm not going to say I was jealous because that would be rude.
Well, he was really nice.
That Wednesday night, instead of hanging out with me, you're hanging out with the people in your YouTube tier. I understand. That's fine. It's fine. You had a better offer. I get it.
There's certain YouTubers that they're wees. They talk in terms of we because they have teams. So I have no teams. No one wants to help me. Not even my own family. The kids don't want to help.
Just berate you for being late and on various streams.
Yeah, so that's true. So, but yeah, no, it was cool. He drove about an hour. He lives in a different. I was in Irvine, and so he came down. He drove about an hour away, and he had this really cool like prepper Jeep. It was tricked out Jeep. I'm like, man, dude, why haven't done a video on this? This is awesome. He's got a ball. City Prepper's kind of balling with his ride.
He's kind of a big deal. I mean,
he's kind of a big deal. So we were rolling around in his Rio vehicle.
It is Prepper Mobile.
Yeah, the Prepper Mobile. Yeah,
that's fantastic. I feel like not only does that need to be a video that he should do legitimately, like that would be fantastic. And I'm surprised he hasn't, because like Canadian Prepper has done a thing on his truck, and I think it was Last Line of Defense has done one on his really cool Tacoma. Like there's lots of prepper channels that have done really cool prepper videos on their vehicles.
I don't know how these guys do it because I'm like family vehicle guy, so it's nothing's cool about it. So
you've done the videos on like
supplies,
regular people cars.
Yeah, regular.
Like, if you have a regular person car, like how do you prepare?
Do you remember that? What was that show? Like Pimp My Ride, the one that they with Exhibit was the host on it. They should probably have some kind of Prep My Ride. Prep My Ride. There we go.
God,
something similar. I don't know who the host would be. But,
we come up with some of the best ideas that we will never execute on. Yeah. It is just amazing. Like if we had a team, we would be unstoppable. Yeah. But I feel like we have to have a team first, and that is problematic.
Yeah, we need to be a we. You and I are a we, but we need we's with
yeah, we need delegation we's and production we's, and
we're gonna have some deep fakes of us like someday. We're not gonna do any videos. It's just gonna be a deep fake of it. I saw there's a question on what to bring to a hotel when traveling. What do preppers take to hotels? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to look like I'm too much of a wacko, but I bring a black light with me. That's like my the one that I. Is that weird? I don't know.
Yourself. Like, I mean, so first off, Denise, obviously you like, I'm surprised because he did a video on this.
Yes,
He
I did.
video on it, and as a result, I bought many things as I
Yeah,
usually do when he has a video. The little lock, you've got the little
yeah,
lock thing
I do.
that we have now.
Yeah,
It's fantastic. There are little chargers and things that you had, but like the black light, all that's gonna tell you is things that you like don't want to know. It's like what's in a corn dog
yeah,
or like a chicken nugget. You don't want to know that.
yeah. Well, I bring a black light and I bring like Clorox wipes, and so I'll wipe certain things down that I don't feel like house cleaning took care of. And yeah, but then I also have some security things because I'm not as worried
Yeah,
at a hotel as I am as in a motel, because motels, like, I don't know if you watched the Bill Burr sketch where
yeah,
it's like you could just kick down the door and you're there with someone sleeping. Like, at least in a hotel, there's a hallway and there's like a lobby and stuff. So
yeah. In theory, there's other floors.
yeah,
There's usually power and water, which is a good thing.
yeah. I was at
Um,
the Hilton in Irvine, so it was pretty clean. It was pretty clean. The black light didn't show too much. So
oh, okay, okay.
yeah,
I'm just waiting for you. Like some influencers, like travel influencers, will be
yeah,
like, "Oh, hey, we would love to come to your hotel and stay there. Would you give us a free night or something, and we'll do some videos or whatever?"
yeah.
I feel like you could do it the opposite. Like, I'm coming to your hotel, and if you don't give me a free night,
That's true.
I will expose the black light to all of my people,
Yeah,
and they would just be like, "Please, sir, here, have a
no,
lovely
the black light
upgrade."
at the hotel was again, this for the Hilton. They did a nice job, but if you go to a motel, I mean, look out. That's
Yeah.
that's it's and yeah, Denise, it does show would show bed bugs. So yeah, that's why you bring it. But uh, actually, that like a nice hotel, I don't see it as a problem. But there's a couple like water parks that we go to that have like hotels, and I don't know what it is, but water parks and little kids and stuff. It's just like they have bed bug problems. So
I feel like there's like a suspend your disbelief.
yeah,
It's like, okay, look, we're WWE, AEW, but a little more old school WWE people. Like,
yeah,
that there's some physicality, but you have to suspend your disbelief that like the story is real, that it's not been scripted, the ending hasn't been constructed, and all of that sort of stuff, which we love.
yeah,
We love how that happens. But like, I don't like, I want to see it separate, but I don't want to see like it at the same time. And when you're at a hotel, if you're there and you're blacklighting the whole thing, like you're seeing the behind the scenes while you are in the match.
yeah.
Like there's no like director's cut or anything like that.
Yeah, so yeah, black light, Clorox wipes, door security stuff. I see Van City Preppers here, so let me get my hat straight.
Yeah, Van City's here.
Okay, okay, I'm ready.
Pony Girl is here.
What else? What other prepper things that I have? I mean, I can't come on the plane with a bunch of knives and stuff, so I always have to make it a TSA friendly.
I mean, you can, you won't get
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
like, you would go directly out of the plane, but like,
yeah. But yeah, that's kind of my hotel. I've been talking so much about myself and my travels, but
yeah, no, that was good.
Hopefully that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, well, we knew you were traveling.
Yeah.
We knew that you were, and you have many extensive prepping things. Which when we were traveling, I have taken notes, and like we have the little locking things that we took with us when we went to Disney World. And when we've gone on some of our other trips over the summer, like we took those with us. I think you have like an audible alarm.
Yeah.
Which I haven't gotten yet. That's on the list. So I know you've got like, I think you're a big module person. I try to be a module person.
Yeah.
And so having the modules of like,
it makes
not
it easy.
just, like just like the hygiene stuff. Like I found that it's actually really helpful now for us to have essentially our hygiene modules are like, I don't know, like a DOP kit or whatever, but it's the like shampoo, soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, all of the stuff that you would take with you on vacation.
Yeah.
We just have it in the travel sizes, and we have one big bag for my wife and one big bag for me. And so we kind of have like a boys kit and a girls kit.
Oh my
and
gosh.
They go that way. What happened?
Look who's here.
Wait, who? Oh, Sutton's Dave.
Let me hide. She can't
Do
see
you
us.
remember what happened the last time Sutton's Days was here?
Oh, jeez.
Things got out of control.
It got wild.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like we give a lot of deference to Sutton's Days, and she comes into our show and it goes immediately off the rails.
Yeah, it goes. Yeah, we start clamming up, and then I get nervous and start saying poop jokes and all sorts of.
Exactly.
Talk about ugly chickens.
There's ugly chickens dancing everywhere. We talk about prepper panties. Like, there's just it doesn't end when Sutton's Days gets here. Yeah. I can't imagine, like, if City Prepper or if Canadian Prepper ever joined our, like, I don't know what would happen. Like, if it, like, the stream would just go down. Yeah, I don't know what would happen. But anyway,
what else were we saying? Someone was asking about TSA friendly EDC. I'm making some refinements to my EDC, but I'm going to be traveling again, I think, coming up in about a month, and so I'll start planning and doing the filming for that there. So stay tuned. PDF will be available. Don't worry.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Which, by the way, big accomplishment for me. I put out my first video that wasn't this stream or a short, and I think, I don't know, it had to be almost a year at this point. Yeah. It was nuts, but
it felt good.
Yeah, it was very nice. It was very nice to actually get something, like, to have taken the clips and actually get it produced and out. Which was lovely. So
how do we add Sutton's Days? Like, is that possible with we have a nice branding and everything? Is that even possible to do?
Oh, sure. I mean, I think I can do that. Let's see.
Yeah, we should be able to. I think at some point we should get that going. So
yeah, you want it like right now?
Oh, no. At some point.
Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah. Okay. So
let's have our people talk to her people, and we'll
yeah, exactly. Sutton's Days needs to be on here. Van City Prepper
just have kind of like also Van City Prepper. There's a lot of really cool folks.
Yeah, exactly. We have a list of people.
There's some that should just have, like, they can just pop in whenever they want, kind of like the Kramer of our show. Just opens the door.
Exactly.
I finally saw some ugly chicken on sale at the grocery store this past weekend. It was the first time in months that I saw it. Yellow tag chicken. So
really,
yeah,
that's fantastic. Did you immediately get food poisoning just from picking it up, or did you have to wait?
My wife told me no.
Well,
she's kind of taken over my canning operation, so, like, she doesn't even want me in the kitchen anymore for that. So
oh yeah, how are her tomatoes? Last time we talked, she was tomato. Yeah. Oh, she was pepper jamming and creating defensive perimeters with her pepper jam.
Yeah, it's like she's still cooking these spicy peppers. No one can eat them. They're so incredibly spicy. I can't eat that much spicy jam in a lifetime, I don't think. But her latest thing is she had a whole bunch of green tomatoes, so she made this, like, kind of verde sauce, and then she gives it out to select people, but she demands that she gets the jars back. So
oh well, that seems fair. That seems like a reasonable trade.
600 pounds.
Yeah, she bought a whole farm of chickens, like, just a whole. She had, like, a dump truck and just put the chickens in the dump truck. I think that is nuts.
Wow, that's a lot of chicken.
That's so much chicken. I don't even know. Like the shelves that you get at, like, Costco and things are not rated for 600 pounds. I don't know where you would put it all. I mean, that's some dedication, right?
My wife has she's taken over all of the cans, and she has me hiding these things all over the place. So, like, up top of cabinets, up behind shelves, and we have cans all over the place, but most of it's spicy jam.
Yeah, a quarter ton of chicken. Yeah, that's so much chicken. So much chicken.
Sutton's Days said almost ran to put on a bra really quick. So did I. So did I.
There becomes a point in this podcast where we almost forget that we're streaming live to people who don't know us, and the natural things that we would say have to be stopped at the very last second, because I had 3 or 4 comments that were right there, and I had to be like, whoa, the internet lasts forever. No, we're not gonna.
That is hilarious.
Like, about that. That's fantastic. Also part of how I almost became a hate crime in Montana, but that's for another story. Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a whole. Have I told you the story of the friendly people that I met in Montana?
Almost became part of a hate crime in Montana.
Yes, I was wearing a sweater. I was at a birthday. I did not recognize that a steer. I was watching ESPN, and I didn't recognize that a steer was a steer. I'm a city boy, and I thought it was a cow. And so I was just like, oh yeah, the cow, they missed the cow. That was the whole thing. And the local gentleman informed me that he had questions about my the people that I might love, and that he was not a fan of that, and based on the fact that I didn't know that a steer was a cow and that I was wearing a nice sweater. And my wife, funny enough, was sitting right next to him, and I made some comments that just let him know that I didn't necessarily think that was super funny, but not my town, not my thing. And he apparently got up to go get more of his friends to come and physically inform me of how unexcited he was about that. And it took some people to get involved to stop that whole thing. So I like to always remind people of that's not acceptable at all. And it's just that was yeah. So that's how I was almost a hate crime in
Montana. Is this Western Montana or Eastern Montana?
Good question. It was Red Lodge, Montana.
Okay.
I'm
not too familiar with all the parts of Montana, but I've been to a few.
I've been to Montana twice.
Okay.
And both times I would say they were less than awesome trips. There were lots of things, lots of drama, lots of small town stuff happening. Yeah. And so one time I was almost a hate crime because of that, and then one time I was almost assaulted by a relative who was under the influence. And I'm like, I don't need to be involved in Montana anymore. We'll go.
You in Montana, it's a little rough then. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Missoula's really nice. Bozeman's nice. What's it? Big Sky. I've been to a few different places. It's who said 15 minutes in and already talking about poop, panties, and bras.
Look, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast.
That's all prepper topics. So.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So anyway, rough crowd. Yeah. There was also, this was funny. While this whole thing was happening, there was a couple that was sitting at the bar, minding their own business, silent. Some guy walks in from outside, makes a beeline for the guy, punches him directly in the nose, and then leaves as if nothing has happened. Like just nothing, just like as if the sky was blue and everything else. Police come, everybody leaves, and they decided that the to your point about the black light, their hazardous cleanup kit was one of those brown paper towels that you would get like at like an elementary school or something, with absolutely no absorbency or anything like that. There was no bleach, there was no Clorox. It was just smear it around and back to business. And I was like, I don't know what is happening here, but this is just very foreign to me in general. So
man, you're kind of trouble to hang out with, I think.
Exactly. I'm apparently a drama magnet.
Maybe you are a drama. That's another. Is that the next T-shirt?
Yeah, exactly. Drama. You know what? That is the next T-shirt
with
right
the
there.
magnet symbol. Like
Yeah. I love it. There's like stud magnet or
drama magnet.
Yeah, exactly. Drama magnet. I like that. That's a winner.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chuck is here.
Yeah. I saw some people. Saying hi.
Robin's here. We got all kinds of people. So what's we need a secret prepper channel.
Secret good ideas. I keep sometimes I'm by myself and I think about funny secret prepper things to say, and I think that's probably a good idea to have. Like I think it's just in random videos. It should just be interspersed in there, but
just like secret, like should we get like a video thing, like the video stream is being hacked? And then it would be like secret prepper in there, or
I think on YouTube videos, like one of the cool elements for like TV shows is that there was commercials in between, and we don't have enough. Like YouTube puts their ones in, but I don't.
Yeah,
it'd be fun to have prepper ones, like spoof videos, like on secret preppers. I think like.
Oh, okay.
And now a word from our video sponsors.
Like, secret prepper. You know what? I think we could work on something like that. I think that's something that could get created, possibly animated.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, mostly because it's not like we have time to shoot these things, but we could come up with the ideas and have somebody animate them, and then drop them in. I think that's very
I
possible.
think that would be good. So I have a few ideas on commercials. I just don't have don't have time to make them. But prairie prepping. What have I walked into? Welcome to the Wednesday.
Welcome to Prep Talk Live, episode 37.
Yeah, this is Wednesdays.
This is what we do. Exactly. There's some prepping. There's ugly chickens. There's prepper panties. All kinds of things happen on this stream. So yeah, speaking of secret things, did I tell you that I got my trapdoor things?
Trapdoor where?
My trapdoor for my office. The secret compartments came. So yes, nice. So I'm very excited. They were supposed to start today, and there was a little bit of an inspection delay, so they're going to start tomorrow. But there is a bunch of supplies in our driveway right now, and my secret compartment things are in our garage. So I'm going to do a video about those specifically, but I'm going to have 3 of those, and then I've been trying to find really fun little like concealed secret things. Like I found a photo that you can put on the wall, and it unfolds, and it's a whiteboard. So it's like a hidden whiteboard and like hidden stuff like that. So we're just going to keep adding more hidden stuff into it, I think is where we're going to land. But
cool. Yeah, someone's talking about the bougie prepper t-shirt. So yeah, I'm waiting for it too, the bougie prepper t-shirt.
Yeah, that might be like, I might spend my like Thanksgiving weekend getting caught up on all of the things. I have like the prepper, like I have a bunch of like prepper checklisty things that I made that are like printables that I need to get up somewhere so that people can have those, because I've made them like a year and a half ago. And I have like a 2020 secret checklist. Secret checklist. So I have those I have to get up. I have a bunch of shirt designs we got to get made and get those up. So yeah, tattoos, so we got to be the trapdoor. Yeah, there's going to be 3 trapdoors. It's going to be amazing.
Now I'm starting to think on Sutton Stays is 600 pounds of chickens. Are those like, we're talking live full chickens, like with the heads and feathers and everything? Is that what? It's not like 600 pounds of chicken breast. Is that accurate? Or
that's
she said in the back of her truck. So
yeah, exactly. Well, it was a dump truck. It was it was one of those that you see for like spreading bark dust. It was like the bark blowers, but it was full of chickens. And so she's just gonna basically hose the chickens out.
I need to know if are these chickens alive? Are they just the corpses? Is it just a frozen chicken breast? Or I don't know what it is, but
yeah, exactly.
Again, I'm trying to wrap my head around the 600 pounds of it. So
so there's
boneless, skinless chicken breast.
Holy cow. Not holy cow, holy chickens.
Holy chickens.
That is, I mean, I'm thinking about like the Costco packages. I mean, there's 12 chicken breasts in there.
How much money does Sutton Stays have? Because like
she's you know what she's got?
She's prepper rich.
Chicken money. She's got, in this economy, she's got chicken breast money. That's what she's got. She's just
speaking of bras.
Yeah, exactly. And apparently Michigan's cold, so she doesn't have to like refrigerate or anything. She's just gonna drive up in the dump truck with the chicken bits and just leave it in the driveway until it's time to do that.
Sorry, I never know what we're going to talk about on Wednesdays, but it's always a treat. That's for sure.
Exactly. We never like one of these days. What I'll say is there was a period of time. I'd say episodes 1 through 10. Where we like
a lot more professional. Yeah,
exactly. I would text in the morning. Here's what we were going to talk about. As you notice at the bottom, wow, Sutton's Days. I mean, yeah, sure, 100%.
Yes,
yeah, that's look. I'm not going to disagree with that one. Okay. But see, like we had these little squares. I'm using my computer mouse.
We used to use those.
I'm not sure. Yeah, we used to use them. They were down here, and they were like the order of the show, so that we could like stay on track and have an idea. And now I like those are just going to go away, I think, and we're just going to make room for other people to join in. And any guardrails that we thought we had, I think are gone at this point. It is.
Well, I think that having some categories that we could call on at some.
Yeah,
Everyone's talking about turkey breast now.
yeah, exactly. It is Thanksgiving after all.
There should probably be like an EDC check one, like where at any point we could, it's EDC check time, or we could do stuff like that, or question. Yes, I think we could still keep some variation of that there ready to go.
All right, I like that idea. We could do that, and then we're gonna have the soundboard. Yeah, I'm gonna have a busy weekend, I think, here in the next couple of weeks. I'm trying to like get all this office stuff done, and then get all of this stuff done.
I wonder
so that we start the year off with a bang.
It's almost like Christmas. I need to start some Christmas shopping, and maybe since my wife has been hardcore pressure canning, maybe it's time to get her the all-American pressure canner. Then like,
oh, I mean, sure.
Do you think she would like me if I did that? I think.
You know what I think? I think if you did it, she'll either like you or she might not like you. I think you're still 50-50 on the idea, but you would have an amazing canner.
Yeah.
So,
is that's not romantic at all, is it? I don't know.
Okay. Romantic.
Hey, here's a pressure canner for Merry Christmas.
There is a famous story amongst our friends of my wife. I don't remember what birthday it was. It was either birthday or Mother's Day. And we tend to just get each other gifts or things throughout the year. So we're not really like, we're holiday people, but we're not really holiday people. Like if you see something that you really like, get it now and enjoy it. And we'll just consider that whatever it is. And so we got to her birthday and I was like, okay, there was a really great garbage can that she wanted, like one of those human simple ones or whatever. And I think she wanted like a mirror or something. There were like 3 things that were just very like house things, but she wanted like the nice version of them. And so she picked out the simple human garbage can. And so all of her friends are like, really, Casey, you got her a garbage can? And I was like, it's what she picked. It's what she wanted. Yeah. She could have picked any garbage can that she wanted, but she wanted that one.
Can you get like engraved pressure canners where it's like custom engraving? Like, is that a thing?
On pressure canners?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure like on the parts.
Yeah. Like on all of it. Like if you have a customized one with a logo or something.
Oh, like you could hydro dip it.
Oh, even that too. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something Stays probably has something super fancy with like the logo and branding.
Exactly.
Tactical items. Prep rides.
I love that. Boob care and maintenance. That is fantastic. Also camouflage lingerie. I don't know if that would work because then like you wouldn't be able to find the person, and I don't know if that would defeat the purpose or if that would be the purpose. Like they don't want to be found, or like you wouldn't be able to find them. Anyway, Sutton's Days says just put a bow on it.
Put a bow on it. Okay, cool. I'll leave it at that. So
yeah, exactly.
I need to start figuring out because she's gone full prepper on me, my wife, and she didn't used to be full prepper. So
I love that she's gone over the top.
Yeah,
on you, on that sort of a thing. My wife is still not like she is not over the top like that, but she is much more encouraging and supportive when I have an idea like that. Like she used to look at me and be like, really? Like, is that a thing we're doing now? And now she's like, you just go for it. That's a great idea. Yeah, that's fantastic. Let's do that. And
I would legit cry if someone slapped a bow on an All-American and put my okay.
There you go. There you go. And I'm just, exactly. It was a trash can. Granted, it was like $120 trash can. So it was like a super nice trash can. But which was part of the thing. It wasn't like we went to Home Depot and just got like the plastic black garbage can. It was like, okay, it's the nice one with the stainless steel and all that sort of stuff. But
did I tell you about how the car crashed into our power line? Was that last week, or did we talk about that? Or
we didn't.
Okay,
we've talked about how your car got stolen.
Yeah, that was one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, this one, where was I at? I was somewhere, but it happened at night where someone stole a vehicle and they had a getaway car and all sorts of, they had all this stuff. Anyway, they were joyriding, crashed into our power line. So it was like completely, this car's totaled. So then they evacuate the vehicle and the power line's almost tipped over. It's going to fall on our house and on our cars. And so, we had to have them come out and fix it. So it was like a good, I don't know, for me, it's whenever these kind of emergencies happens, it's like, oh, I get to use my generator. I get excited for using my preps. Like, oh, the house is on fire. I get to pick which fire extinguisher am I going to use? So anyway, so
the house is on fire. Hooray!
Well, I never really, sometimes you don't get opportunities to really test things out. So yeah, so I got to get the generator out, got my my battery packs for certain things, and we had to do a mock run on that wall because they had to shut down the power and fix the line and stuff, and that was a big event. So and my wife has a fish. I don't know if I did a video of a fish tank reverse siphon that happens during power outages, which could totally drain your entire fish tank. And some of them worked, that the precautions that I made, some of them didn't. So we had to make some modifications to things. But anyway, it was we had the generator running. I got it and it had various things. It was very prepper house for about 6 hours. So
that's fantastic. So are you using a gas generator, or are you using like an electric, like a solar generator? Like
I had a couple. So like on my office, I still had to work. So I used like the Jackery for my monitor and all my computer supplies. And then I did a hotspot for my phone for my internet. So that was taken care of. And then for like we have the gas one for the aquariums are the most important things for my wife, even more than the food. And then also like for refrigerators and stuff. So
yeah,
it was
fun. Okay, very cool. And you're running the Jackery, because I'm getting a ton of, I did the mistake of trying to look at one generator thing, and now I'm getting every ad under the sun.
That's
power.
That's the problem. Yeah, I have the Energy, I have a Jackery, I have a couple, but the Jackery is the one I use for it's really convenient, I think. So
okay, I'm trying to talk myself out of getting the Renogy, the Lynx. It's like the big metal box that you can have outside, and then you can like stack it with batteries and everything. Yeah. But it weighs like 300 pounds.
Oh,
wow. So I like that it could go outside, but like I would never be able to move it. And really what I want is just a battery supply for the office, and then like I need an excuse to buy a bigger battery than what we've got in the house. So I feel like this is a good reason.
Yeah, the Jackery did really great. I even had my because I have studio lights for the office and stuff. So I was working just as normal. So that was pretty cool. So and it powered the whole day. So
well, that's awesome.
Bernie's here. Bernie's here from
Bernie's here.
Should we start over, or should we?
Yeah, exactly. Well, he asked. Okay, so he asked, "Am I late?"
Yeah.
Am I late? Yeah, Bernie, we start at 5:30 unless we don't.
Yeah.
Unless it's like most of the other days, in which case we start at 5:30, 5:45. 6 o'clock the next day. Like it really varies, but yeah. So we actually started on time. So it was more on us. Our apologies. We were on time today. That was the problem.
We'll have Bernie. He'll watch the rerun, catch up, and then
exactly.
Let's pick it back up. So.
Yeah, we also I think we need to have Bernie back, because Bernie used to be like behind the scenes on your streams. I think we promote him to be up front
get him back,
on the combined stream.
I need to do a stream on mine for random stuff too. So I've been burning the candle from both ends. So my work is like starting like at 5:30 a.m. lately, and then ending at 1 a.m. and it's been crazy. So
yeah, it's I got back on my 5 a.m. Wake up schedule again. I've been trying to get back on that schedule for the last like 3 or 4 months, and it's been really, really challenging. And I had kind of a weird Sunday where I just was kind of just a little out of it all day, and went to bed super early and got up, and I was like, oh my goodness, I can make this happen. So for the last 3 days, I've got up at 5. I've done my full workout. Like I'm feeling like I turned a corner. How is your intermittent fasting going?
It's still
going. Are you
going.
hungry right now?
I am hungry, but I have less than 2 hours to eat for the rest of the day. So, but I've been staying true to it. It's like the easiest diet, I think, for someone like me, because I don't want to put something in an app and I had 4 ounces of this and I had 10 ounces of this. I try to behave for the most part, and then just eat from 12 to 8, and maybe I'll reduce it down to 12 to 7 after a certain time. So. But yeah, I find that I feel like I have energy, like I don't know why that, like, especially during that like 8 a.m. to noon, I feel really good. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah,
I I
it's very weird.
I didn't realize. I never thought about it that even like the word breakfast is like you break your fast. That's
Hmm.
what. So like maybe we should maybe the original plan was to fast and then they came out with breakfast and it ruined it.
Like, are you also confused by things like hot tubs and the 6 o'clock news? Like, like, is that also
Yes.
a thing that is
Yeah.
just
It's I never thought
baffling?
about it. I never thought
Yeah,
about it. I just said, oh, yeah, breakfast. I never
yeah,
thought what it.
exactly. Yeah, no, I think that is one of the interesting things about, like, I've seen too, like, if you do, like, for people that eat like carbs in the morning, can be even like more tiring. If you eat like protein or something, supposedly, like, if you are going to eat in the morning, that's a better thing.
Yeah.
Um,
I yeah, I if I had to, I don't know. A lot of people say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but
yeah.
I don't know. For me, I lunch and
You know
dinner.
who says
So,
that? The
who says
cereal companies. That's who
okay,
says that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to all like the cereal commercials? Those all went away. When I was growing up, I don't want to date myself, but they I don't know.
Mhm.
It seemed like there was always commercials for Captain Crunch and the Rice Krispie guys and Tony the Tiger and Cornelius the Rooster and all these cereal, and they all just got bumped off, I guess.
You know what I wonder actually is if the channels, like our kids are old enough now that we don't watch, A, we don't watch a lot of the channels that they used to
Yeah,
watch when they were little, and B, we do a lot of streaming, so there aren't a lot of commercials, and the commercials are very like targeted to us in general, which is, an interesting thing in and of itself. But I wonder if you were like over the air TV on certain channels, if those would still be
mm.
prevalent and you would see it, or if, like, now, depending on what you're watching, if you're watching the news, if you're watching sports or something, like, that's not what they're trying to push. They're pushing other things.
Yeah. I kind of just assume like maybe they hey, you guys are pushing sugar cereal on kids, like we're gonna sue you type thing. I thought it was something related to that, but
Yeah.
I thought like on Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I thought there was three characters for a while, and then it went down to one dude. I don't know what happened to the other two. They got too
On
old.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Yeah, I thought there was three characters. It's kind of like Snap Crackle Pop, like on the Rice Krispies.
I think the only one that was three characters was Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
I'm pretty sure that Cinnamon Toast Crunch had three as well, and then they got bumped off. Something happened. So
Well, hopefully someone in the chat knows the
conspiracy
answer
theory.
to that.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna just,
exactly.
or it might, yeah, maybe it's not true. Maybe it's just in my imagination. But
Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe like Tony the Tiger and like the Honey Smacks frog and like the Trix Rabbit or something, like maybe they got together and hung out. And because Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I don't even remember them having like a mascot. I think they had like a little talking cinnamon toast
I'm pretty sure they had
for
like
a little while.
three old guys that were on there. But again, it's been a long time. But uh, I'm trying this intermittent fasting because it makes me think that, during an emergency situation, what's the one meal I could get by with not? And I think dinner is like mandatory for me. I need to have dinner.
Yeah.
So that it was up between lunch and breakfast, and I think having that that 8 p.m. all the way to 12 p.m. is a easier fast for me. So, but I think if they were in a zombie apocalypse time, I don't think I'm going to have my cereal. I think I'm just going to wait till lunch and then I'll eat my raccoons and squirrels or whatever, or zombie meat or whatever.
What about zombie meat? Wow, you've really just like this is a bad time for you.
Yeah, it's a rough time. The ugly chicken's been too expensive, so I'm going to zombie meat.
We went past rice and beans and all of the things that we talk about, pepper pantries.
So,
and all that.
Bionic Man is just he says I'm right. There were
Oh
three
my
cooks
goodness.
named Cinnamon, Toast, and Crunch. Tup is right. All right. I'm gonna
give it to him because he's kind of like, if we were like in like the superhero world or something, like he would be like the Oracle, like behind the scenes, like answering all the questions, everything. So I'm gonna give him that one, but I don't know that I believe it.
It's well,
I don't remember.
Bernie's usually right. So
Bernie, yeah, exactly. I feel like he's right. I just don't remember.
It's not that I'm right, it's Bernie.
Yeah, exactly. You are rarely right. You are at least 40% of the time you're right. 4% of the time.
60% of the time it works every time. Fasting is a terrific prepper skill. That is, yeah, I think so. I like doing I used to do back when I first started the channel, all the emergency food ration bars, and I felt it was a good challenge as a prepper to do eat survival bars for a little bit.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed your videos where you were eating the survival bars for all of us so that we didn't have to. That
Yeah,
was fantastic.
and I found that none of them are good.
Yeah, exactly. You were like, okay, this is awful. And I
The
was like,
best one
who
is
is this guy who's
yeah.
eating survival bars for 3 days? I think I will subscribe to his channel
That's how
and
I
watch
came up
all
with the
of his
game.
stuff.
That's like yeah, the best one was the tack bar, which was made by a smaller company, and then I don't think they're even making tack bars anymore. So now, out of the ones that are there, like the SOS, the Mayday, the Mainstay, Daytrex, I think Daytrex is my favorite out of those.
Did you
And
ever
then
try the
and
like
then
the
SOS. Sorry.
little dots? They were like little
Oh, the
Nutri
pellets, like the
dots.
Scooby pellets, like Scooby Snippet.
Yeah, they were like flavored. They were like fruit flavored or something.
Yeah, I didn't do those ones.
Okay.
My wife has said, "Don't do another one of those things. They're stupid." That's what she said. Why are you doing this to?
She's like,
'Cause
don't you know I'm making you all kinds of pepper jelly things
yeah,
here? We don't need those bars anymore.
I was thinking about doing like the survival tablets, and I did the Soylent for a while. I did that for a 3 day, and that was easy to do. Maybe I should do something like an unhealthy food challenge or
Just
72 hours of eating
eat
Snickers.
McDonald's for like 3 days and just
Yeah.
see what happens. Especially after you've been doing the intermittent fasting. And so
Yeah.
your body is and really just go to town with like a bunch of greasy stuff and all of that. See what happens.
ATF. Get back to talking about cereal. Nobody cares about emergency rations. The preppers care.
We have to keep it
ATF.
somewhat on brand. I'm not sure what our brand is anymore, but we have to keep it on brand.
ATF has been trolling me for over a decade. That's how committed. Since 2011, ATF sends me consistent messages. Like
what did you do to him? What did you do?
Yeah, we've been buddies and pen pals or whatever for the whole time that I've been on. So, but I could always count on ATF for giving a witty comment.
Oh my goodness! All right. Well, hey,
All right.
It's been a wonderful evening.
Yeah.
Tup, as usual, very busy. Told me before the thing he has to go. We're 2 minutes behind. I'm now waiting for him to decide that he can go another 15 or 20 minutes, and then we'll just go off. But
so
I'm
people are gonna get mad if I no show them. So
yes, I'm not gonna let you.
We said we wanted people wanting more than wanting less. So
okay, but
so
ATF said he did everything to me.
Yeah.
I don't.
What?
Are you? What is ATF on the doll? Like okay. I think that's a fantastic place to stop. I think it will be interesting. We'll take this as a topic for next week. I think the Thanksgiving special is what did TUP do to ATF? And I think we should go into great detail. I think there should be visuals. I think we should have some demonstrations, perhaps.
Yeah, next time something says come on, make sure you have the bra on. So just in case.
Yeah, exactly. You may get pulled in Sutton Days. Be prepared. Be prepared.
I'll wear pants for it this time. So SWAT is outside TUP's house right now.
Yeah, exactly. This is a whole thing. Man. All right, everybody. Well, I can't even talk. I'm having so much fun.
He sounded like old Al Pacino there for a second.
Exactly. We'll edit it out in post.
Okay.
Thanks again, everybody, for joining us. We've had a wonderful time. I think everyone here has already subscribed to us. If not, please do.
Tell a friend.
Yeah, exactly. Hit the like button.
Tune in on Wednesdays. These guys just like ramble about all sorts of nonsense.
They say the craziest stuff. They pretend to be preppers. It's super weird. Like all of that. Tell your friends, share it around. We continue to see like the audience grow a little bit, and we've got like our core group. But it would be cool to like see that grow beyond that.
We should do like, I think one of these times when I don't have something afterwards, we should do like go to the Discord server and do an after hours party and talk to Denise, talk to all the folks and get going there. Zoom call idea. Style. That'd be fun.
Yes, and if anybody doesn't have the Discord, I remembered that I put it in the description of the stream. So under there's like my channels and stuff, and then there's TUP's channels and stuff. In TUP's channels is the Discord. So you go ahead and click that and go over there. I think there's going to be they have Tuesday talks. Denise has pinged me about joining one of the Tuesday talks. So I think we're going to do that sort of stuff. And we'll go from there, and keep your eye out because there may be like random streams that we do from time to time. that you just jump in on. So anyway,
Cool.
thanks again for watching, for tuning in. We will see you maybe next week. It's going to be Thanksgiving. We'll chat.
Yeah, we'll talk to Mrs. Prepper. She
exactly.
Might,
We'll talk.
she might be pissed.
Yeah, it's not actually Thanksgiving, but it's close enough that we might need to make some adjustments on that. Yeah. But anyway, have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday night. We will see you all very, very soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.